Missed the show that everyone is talking about? It's not too late. See the entire first season of Game of Thrones now on HBO Go and HBO On Demand, including new episodes from Season 2 anytime you want. Download the HBO Go app or access HBO On Demand to play the game again and see what you missed the first time. Game of Thrones Season 1, available now on HBO Go and HBO On Demand, free with your HBO subscription.
There was a raven from King's Landing. The king rides for Winterfell with the queen and all the rest of them.
He's coming this far north. There's only one thing he's after.
You can always say no, Ned.
I don't want to be his queen. I want to go home.
We go home with Khal Drogo's army.
My little birds are everywhere. They whisper to me the strangest stories.
I should have gone back to the Wall of Wonder. I saw what I saw.
7 kingdoms, 5 challenges. Step onto the Maester's path and explore the world of Game of Thrones.
The madman sees what he sees.
Jon Arryn is dead. I know he was like a father to you.
Jon was a man of peace. Why kill him?
He started asking questions.
I've heard it said that poison is a woman's weapon.
Yes. Women, cravens, and eunuchs.
That's all the realm is now. Backstabbing and scheming and money grubbing.
Who but you can protect the king?
They killed my husband. These people will do anything.
All of the power is yours. You need only reach out and take it.
If we don't act, there will be a war.
You condemn yourself with your own mouth. Seize this traitor.
They said they were going to kill you.
Strike tonight while the castle sleeps.
I know the truth Jon Arryn died for. We've come to a dangerous place.
There's a war coming.
Everyone who isn't us is an enemy. You win or you die.
Game of Thrones, only on HBO.
Winter's coming.
The throne room is magnificent. I'm very excited about the throne room. It's huge. It's got this Pantheon floor, and then there's this huge throne. Obviously, we'd made a model of it in the art department. We made an initial model, but we worked out how we were going to do it, the kind of general take on it. We had a lovely frock maker here called Gavin, who did lots of stuff, and they made it. And I think it's a hugely wonderful piece of work. The inspiration actually came very strangely last autumn. I went to Rome for a weekend, just very last minute with my husband. I went to the Pantheon, and they've got this exquisite floor. So that's what the floor was based on. It's got these great big pillars with got all sort of three-dimensional, sort of like leaves and relief on them. I wanted to try and make that feel incredibly sort of cathedral-esque. So we went very much for to feel that it just goes on and on and on, and those pillars go up and up and up and up and up, and the windows go up and up and up. And then those rather nice kind of friezes, I think, you know, with the hunting scenes. It's the throne room. It's gorgeous. I mean, it's been one of the most fantastic things to design.
17 years ago, you rode off with Robert Baratheon. You came back a year later with another woman's son.
Is my mother alive? Does she care?
And now you're leaving again.
I have no choice.
You do have a choice, and you've made it.
I don't want to be his queen. I want to go home.
So do I. They took it from us. We go home with an army.
There's a war coming, Ned. I don't know who we'll be fighting, but it's coming.
I don't want to frighten you. We've come to a dangerous place.
I'll try to keep you alive for her sake. I've never been able to refuse your wife anything.
I was trained to kill my enemies, Your Grace.
As was I.
The Lannisters conspire against the throne.
Everyone who isn't us is an enemy.
Stop them! Don't let them do it, please!
You're speaking of murdering a child.
I am no child.
I took you for a king. I should wear the armor.
And you the gown.
You're not supposed to be here.
No!
When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die.
My brother left no true-born heirs. By right and birth and blood, I do this day lay claim to the Iron Throne of Westeros. Let all true men declare their loyalty. The Iron Throne is mine by right. They will bend the knee or I will destroy them. The cold winds are rising.
I have a royal warrant for one of these gutter rats you're transporting.
They're looking for me. Who did this?
They don't like the idea of a woman leading a Khalasar.
They will like it far less when I am done with them.
This is one of Craster's daughters.
I'm going to have a baby. If it's a boy.
It's a boy, what?
Threaten me again, and I'll have you thrown into the sea.
You had no right to exile him. I'm Queen Regent.
I have seen the path to victory in the flames.
I will lead the attack myself.
Oh, you will?
I'm your son. Who else?
Out, all of you.
And you'll make this right.
How long have you been spying for my sister?
You think the piece of paper Father gave you keeps you safe? Ned Stark had a piece of paper too.
You'd have our father bow down to your other family.
I have no other family.
It's a game to you, isn't it? It won't last, because they are the nights of summer and winter is coming.
I don't appreciate being made a fool of, dwarf.
Get him out of my sight.
Why are you here?
I'm a practical man.
You still have many friends at court, Your Grace.
What do you know of this place?
Every time the Carthians shut their gates on a traveler, the Garden of Bones grows.
You. Strange that this Lord of Light asks you to work in the shadows.
Are you afraid?
Please be careful.
5 Lannisters dead for every one of ours.
You're here to answer for your brother's treason.
No one wants you for their king.
How do you sleep? You've seen things. Horrible things. How do you sleep when you have those things in your head?
Some men have a gift for this sort of thing. Some don't.
I will
hurt you for this, and your joy will turn to ashes in your mouth. And you will know the debt is paid.
If the city falls, Stannis will burn every Lannister he can find.
There are too many.
Rain fire on them.